$800 a month. Right now you're paying over $800 a month, and your phone, the buttons don't work, no caller ID, and this is only going to be $400 a month. That's a significant savings. And here's a wonderful picture of the new Cisco handset that we will install for you. Clean, easy to use interface. So you can transfer your calls, you can park calls, you can do everything that you can do with your current phone system and more. And if you need to, we can even get some headsets for you to where you can have a wireless headset if someone needs to be able to walk around and be mobile in the office in case they got to take something to the storage area or do some filing in your storage area or something like that. It also shows all the people who have recently called you, and it's a significant upgrade. It'll bring you into the year 2010. Now with your new network configuration, this is going to be your IP scheme. We're going to use the 10.231.100.1 IP scheme, with your gateway is going to be 10.232.100.254, and of course we're going to have a /24 subnet mask. And what that means to you is basically we're going to have your router and your switch. We're going to have it connected to where all the internet jacks and all the PCs, the copy, print, scan machines will go straight to that. Additionally, the Louisville server, which is currently where you're having your backup and data, all your public folder files, go directly in through that switch. And from there, the router is going to go to your WAN connection, which is to your main data center and located at your home office in Houston, Texas. And once we perform this network upgrade, that Louv server down in the bottom right hand corner, we can cross it off. That's right, because we'll be able to move all that data directly to your data center in Houston, Texas, so you don't have to worry about having a server anymore. If it goes down or anything like that, no questions asked, because it'll all be backed up, safe, secure, and sound at your main data center in Houston, Texas. Now for your network security, which I know is very, very important to you guys. You stressed this to me when we met earlier. Because you deal with financial data, and because there's a lot of social security numbers and checks and credit card numbers, a lot of information that really doesn't need to be getting out past your office comes through your office. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up 3 separate security zones. And what we're going to do is we're going to have your WAN, which is where you connect to your internet and to the wide area network, which will be your data center down in Houston, Texas. And then we're going to have your Cisco PIX router, which you currently have. We're going to set it up as a DMZ environment to allow for an extra layer of network architecture and provide only the people who are inside be able to get outside. It's kind of like a doorway. Only the people inside here will have a key. Only their computers will be able to authenticate it through it, and they will be the only people to go through. And then your third security zone is going to be on your workstations. All your workstations are going to have the updated antivirus, Windows firewall set up on their computer. So there'll actually be 3 firewalls on your network. So that your data will be safe, secure, and you really won't have to worry about things getting in or out, because everything will be up to date and fully managed. Now, your network design. Here's where the fun starts. All of your cabling will be ran through your drop ceiling into the wiring closet. And every single office suite, all 3 of them, they're going to have their own patch panel. The router switch will both be rack mounted as well, and everything will be labeled. Every single drop, every piece of equipment, it's going to have a label on it. So you know where A goes to A, B goes to B, and not B goes to A and A goes to B. Which is kind of what you got going on right now, where you really can't tell what goes to what or who is who, and just basically what's going on in this network. And here's just a basic table of what's going to be going on and what your server rack's going to be looking like. You're going to have your cable modem, which is going to be providing you with your internet service, and you're also going to have a fax modem. Now, when speaking with your WAN team locating in your main data center, they recommended that we have a fax modem installed in order for them to be able to access the router in case the network goes down for some reason, so they can troubleshoot, get you guys back up and running. And what we're going to do with that is we're going to split your analog phone line that goes to your multifunctional printer, fax, and scanner to where it can be used. Instead, you won't have to run that cord all the way across the office anymore. We're going to have it split right in there so that it can be accessed. Additionally, you're going to have your switch and a patch panel for each office. Now, the budget. I know this is where you wanted to talk, and this is where it all comes down to. The cost for all of this is only going to be a little bit over $8,000. That's not that much considering what you're going to be doing. You get a new switch, new phones, new wiring, and your installation. And just think about it. Just with your phones alone, you're paying over $800 a month. With this new Vantage VoIP system, that's cutting your monthly cost in half. Your return on investment's only going to be 20 months. And these numbers aren't even factoring in downtime from your current network and all the latency that you're currently experiencing. Add in those days of downtime, that return on investment is going to go down by a lot. Now the schedule. We know that when we talked earlier that everything had to be done after hours. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start at Friday after hours. We're going to do the cabling Friday and Saturday. We're going to finish all that cabling by the end of Saturday. Sunday we're going to be in here setting up those Cisco phones, cleaning up our mess, and testing all the equipment. And then bright and early Monday morning, you and all of your employees will walk into a brand new network. We'll be there to train everyone on the phones and also to monitor the performance. So basically, what does all this mean? It means that your bottom line is going to be looking fine, and it's going to make 2010 better than 2009. So we thank you so much from Gatewood IT Consulting. We want to be your IT partner. We want to be your IT solution. We want to make everything more safe, reliable, and efficient, and help you manage your IT infrastructure so you can do what you do best, and that's make money. Thank you, and we look forward to working with you.